I'm Alex Reyes, and welcome to Point Fighter Live. Today, we actually got two shows today. We got everything you need to know about the Red Line Invitationals, and we got this show that we're doing right now. So we're gonna be getting into many shows, as well as you guys are coming in. Thanks for tuning in, Point Fighter Live. Today, our guest is gonna be Elijah Everill, all the way from the UK. I'm not sure if I said his last name right, but this guy, he came in and won. He's been competing out here. I think I saw him last year, but competing. But this year in the United States, he came out and he won compete nationals last week, the lightweight grand, and at AKA he made it to the finals. So he's made a big impact in the sport. You know what I'm saying? So I always seen that as like something that that's if you're a fighter from Europe and you come here to the United States and you win, that just adds to the name. The same thing as a US, someone from the US going over to Europe, the countries in Europe and the tournaments there and winning, so it just adds more value to your name, right? But yeah, we're gonna have Elijah on in a little bit. If you guys are tuning in, make sure you guys share, give us a share, give us some comments, and we're gonna bring the interview in just a few minutes. We're just gonna go on real quick, and we're gonna talk about our sponsors and some upcoming tournaments. There's some good point fighter events out there, so we're gonna just talk about that real quick. Let's see. This week we got Tony Young, the All-Star Nationals. It's this weekend in Georgia, and it's a great tournament. Tony Young, the legend Tony Young. It's in Georgia. It's a great tournament, and we usually have this Point Fighter live streaming there going on, and there's a lot of talent out there in Georgia. So if you're out in that area, don't miss it. It's a great tournament. It's ran very efficient and very organized. All right. Okay. So moving on. Let's see the Philadelphia program. That's the following week. That's Keith McKinley. Great fighting tournament there as well. We did everything you need to know about that event show with Keith as a guest. So make sure you tune in and look at that and get registered for this event. It's gonna be good. A lot of good fighting as well there. Redlands Invitational. That is March 16 and 17, $1,000 to the overall grand winner. He's been doing that for years, and it's in a beautiful location in Miami. So make sure you guys check that one out in Miami, Florida. You guys could get all the information on the Point Fighter page as well. Okay, March 23rd and 24th, you got Amerikick Internationals. They got the big open weight challenge. That's really nice. And they just announced the last seed, Roman Brundle, right? Roman Brundle's a seed on there, and that's gonna be a great event. They got one more seed to announce, and then we're gonna have a preview show of that event very soon. And it's a great event. A lot of international fighters. Mike Tobin, you got the Intermountain Karate Challenge. We actually did the preview show yesterday for that event. So make sure you guys check that out. And it's in Utah. It's a great event out over there in Utah. Then we got the Proper Challenge in California. That's in Oakland, California. Another great event. So make sure you guys check out these events. Point Fighter approved. We got also one more in March, and then we're gonna bring Elijah in. They just it's the American Pride Challenge, right? It's in Delray Beach, Florida. This is a great event, and Point Fighter is gonna be there with taking pictures. We're gonna do videos, all that good stuff. So make sure if you guys are in Florida, this is a great event. It's Kick, it's a Blitz Gold event, and Point Fighter's gonna be there. Like I said, it's also USA Karate rated, and Hector Rodriguez does a great job promoting tournaments. All right, guys. So are you guys ready for the interview today? We are going to bring this down. We're gonna bring Elijah in. You guys are ready? If you guys have any questions, let us know. Okay? All right. Here we go. Oh wait, haha! I brought the picture up instead of him. Okay, here we go.
How's it going,
Hey,
Alex?
what's going on, sir? How's everything? Everything's good?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How are you?
Awesome, man. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Anthony Price is out there saying what's up. Um,
How's it
I'm
going,
noticing
guys?
that the pic is coming in and out like pixelated. Me and you, I don't know what's going on today with the system, but I can hear you just fine. You can hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good. You're calling all the way from UK. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, so you won last. So congratulations, number one, on your win. At
Thank
compete
you.
last weekend, and like that was a good win for you there. And you've been making your mark here in the States. You know, at AKA, it was a bigger tournament, right? And
Yeah.
you fought the best of the best there, and then you came and you did your thing as well here, and did your thing as a lightweight grind. Now, man, I was thinking about the traveling, right? How hard is the traveling, man? Because you're thinking about it's hard to go from the East Coast of the United States to California, but you're coming all the way from UK to California. How
hmm
long a travel was that for you?
So usually a direct flight would be around 11 or 12 hours, which is crazy. But I had to have three flights this time.
Wow.
So I flew from Manchester to London, then London to Chicago, and then Chicago to California. And I think in total
Ooh.
it was like 23 hours traveling or something
Oh
crazy like
my
that. So
God. And then you.
yeah, it killed me this time. But luckily, I went out for a compete the week before to do some training
Yes.
with like Ray and Robbie and all the guys. So I had a week to adjust. But if I hadn't have had that time to adjust, well, I would have been I would have been really tired. So
Oh man, that's crazy. Hey, so you came out earlier. You came out a week earlier, right? How
yeah,
many?
I came out on the Monday before.
Wow, man, that's crazy. So, all right, so you came and you trained. You ended up training. I saw the training on Sport Martial Arts. They ended up
Mhm.
doing a tour of the school, and I saw the training. Like, man, that training looked awesome, right?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
training was great.
There's a lot of good people in the room. A lot of great fighters in there, and Americans, Europeans.
Yeah. Hey, and so by the time the tournament
Oh,
came around, the jet lag was gone, right? Okay, there you go. You're back. Yeah, can you hear me good? Hold on. Let me see. I'm not sure. Hold on. Wait. Stay right there. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me good now? You can see me again? Elijah? That's the thing. It's we're communicating all. Let me try to bring her up and down again. Let's see. We lost him for a second there. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me now again? Oh man, come on. Let's go. Let's see. I could see him on the screen, but it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. How about now? Let's see if he could come in and back out. But anyways, guys, this guy's a great fighter. We're gonna just talk about a few things. Let's see, compete nationals, the results. He won the lightweight grand. The heavyweight grand was who won the heavyweight grand? It was Leon and Kevin Walker. Kevin Walker's doing a great job now. He was a lightweight last year, right? And then now he moved up into a one division higher, I guess, to make some space for his teammates. And he's still picking up where he left off. That's pretty cool to see a fighter like you kind of saw like a lot of great fighters like a Raymond Daniels. Like I remember he started off as a lightweight, right, and he ended up going all the way to heavyweight right after like 5 or 6 years in there. So let's see if we could get Elijah back. I want to thank Point Fighter. ASG Gear. ASG Gear is a great company. If you guys are going to the Irish Open and you need gear over there, you could order today. You got to contact Kyle Reed. Okay, Kyle Reed, if you want ASG Gear for that tournament. All right. We also got Mini Queen Designs. She's got great trophies, beautiful designs. So we're just gonna sit back and kind of wait to see if Elijah could come back on. I'm gonna message him and let's see. Let me see. That's the thing with live shows, right? There's no editing. There's no. Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to see if we bring him on. All right. Hey.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Nah, it's
I'm back.
okay. It's you're all the way out in UK,
Yeah,
so I guess there's some
yeah,
difficulties. I see it happening with my from my end here and your end, so it's probably not
yeah.
even with you, but it's all right. I kept it going. I kept it going. Right.
Good,
It's
good, good.
funny with the live stuff, right? Like there's no editing. It's just straight boom. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's good. Hey, so yeah, so you by the time you fought at the tournament, the jet lag was gone pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty much. Yeah, it took me about a week to adjust, so it was like perfect timing. I was
Yeah, bro.
ready to fight the tournament then. But yeah, I mean it's like all that traveling, and then you got 8 hours time difference too. You know, it kills you, really does.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, it's not recommended to just come and fight,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. I always thought about that as as something you that fighters need to do. You got to come in earlier, right? You got to come in early.
Absolutely, yeah,
What? How many
absolutely.
do you like to come in a day? Like I know for tournaments, like let's say the Irish Open. You got the Irish Open. You got to fly to there. You got to fly to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I'll be flying tomorrow for Irish Open. Usually, all the tournaments in Europe, I usually fly on the Friday. Or
Uh
the
huh.
and then for Irish Open, I always fly out on the Thursday, just because it's like so hectic and so busy. It's just it's more relaxing to go on the Thursday.
There you go. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's good. I mean, and the Irish man. So just, I really don't know a lot about you. Just let me know, like, so you're from the United Kingdom. How old are you, right? How old are you now? You look young.
I'm 19.
No way, bro. You're
Yeah,
19 years old winning
yeah, I'm 19.
overalls already. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's what a great career you've already had. And I was
Oh,
looking,
thank you.
scrolling through your pictures of, the Waco. I mean, you won a lot of Waco titles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As a kid and as a junior. And where do you train at? Where do you train? Who are your training partners and what school did you come from?
So my school is Lee Matthews BMMA. So we're based
Okay.
in Telford, which is in the Midlands. Um, but Lee was my always my instructor growing up. But recently he's moved over the last few years. He moved away to Liverpool, which is about 2 hours north. So he doesn't really come to train that much anymore. So at the moment it's me and my dad. My dad's been a massive part of my success in my career. Like I've always had such great support from my parents. You know, I'm blessed. Um, to
Yeah.
have the support that I do. I mean, you travel thousands of miles and for me to go to tournaments, to go to training, to learn, to go to seminars. My dad's over 50 years old now, and he still holds pads for me and stuff.
Wow.
I
That's good
couldn't
support.
be, yeah, couldn't be more grateful. He gives up time with the family, to come and help me train. So, I'm really grateful for everything that my parents have done for me, and I would not be here without them. That's for sure. As for sparring wise, I've got a guy called Chris Aston, who's actually
Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah.
he's actually the WACO world champion in minus 94 kilos.
Right.
So he's a really good training partner for me as well. So whenever I need to get some sparring in and get some fast drilling in, me and Chris will get some training going and stuff.
Nice, nice. Yeah. So you guys are listening out there, this Elijah wins. He's a top fighter and he has pretty much one training partner, right? That you got mainly. That's yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It has a lot to do with drills. I always tell my fighters that drilling
Hmm.
is so important, and your cardio and running, and
Oh
just
yeah,
and the fighting is, of course, is there. But I think drills, a lot of people go into fighting and training, and they just fight. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
they're not doing much drills. I could tell who's drilling and who's not drilling when I see people fighting, and I think it just makes a big difference. You know?
Absolutely, it does. Yeah, I mean, for me, I always base my drills around who my opponents are going to be. So
Yeah.
I'll always be like weeks before tournaments, I'll be studying people. I'll know exactly what their strengths are, exactly what their weaknesses are, and I'll find drills, around certain opponents, and I'll just drill, 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 drill. Sometimes we'll spar and we'll say, right, you're going to play a defensive role and you're going to play a kicker role, or
Yeah, man.
example, and that's how we structure our training.
Bro, I love that. I love what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You actually do game planning. You're
Oh,
like,
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, if you're not strategizing, you're not planning, then you're behind. You know what I mean? Because everybody else is. I know for a fact. So I've got a list of of names, on my phone, and I'll sit there with YouTube, on the TV, and I'll be writing down, right, this guy's good at this guy's a little bit weaker at that, so I might do this to him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've heard
You
of.
have to.
I've done my type of training like that and strategizing before. Similar. I love to hear other people's, and I've heard like somebody like Richard Plowden has like a book,
Yeah,
right? He has a
yeah,
book on everybody, on their weaknesses and strengths. That's so cool. That's really cool. I remember, yeah, man, visualizing. That's a great thing. Uh,
absolutely.
that's a great thing. So if you guys are out there listening and you want some good tips, that you got a great fighting tip right there. From Elijah, right? Hey, so this year, the All Stars and Fighter Syndicate kind of got together and
Yep,
merged, right, into one
yep.
team, and it looks like you guys have a powerhouse team right now. I mean, the All Stars were always pretty big, and Fighter Syndicate was pretty good, always. And then you guys just merged and just combined forces, and you guys look like you're strong, man. I mean, you already came out here to the United States twice, and we're only in February,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So is the team gonna be coming, bringing you out to more to the United States as well?
I
Like
think
more other
the next event for me is probably going to be Diamonds.
diamonds. Okay, the
Yeah,
next tournament in the U.S. is diamonds.
and
That's
then we're
cool.
coming to Pan Am's too.
Oh yeah, Pan Am's. Oh, my
Yeah,
dad's tournament. Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
Nice, nice. Oh, that's great. I didn't know about that. That's awesome. But
yeah,
that's gonna be great to hear. I mean, it's great for my dad and for my family. That's awesome, and you guys are gonna love it. Miami Beach,
yeah. Can't
and
wait.
he gives out the money and all that. That's awesome, bro. That's gonna be great to see
Yeah,
you here. But hey, so yeah, man. So you came, you started. Now, just give us some more. What is the biggest difference? Because man, a lot of people, they complain about rules, right? They complain about rules, and they're like, they put that as like an excuse as why they lost, right? But
yeah,
I see the best fighters, the champions, they adjust to everything, you know um
absolutely.
like in Europe, the back fist to the body is very big, or the defensive back fist going back, right? The ring is bigger, right? The ring is bigger,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
um what other adjustments do you have to make when you come from European tournaments to come to the United States? That
There are so many differences. I mean,
Yeah,
it took me a couple of times to come to the NASCAR
yeah,
26 to
that's
kind
true.
of get used to the rules, but I think it's just now where I'm really starting to adapt, um, or learning how to adapt. I mean,
Yeah,
the biggest thing for me is it's the 2 point body kick,
yeah,
and also the 1 2 minute round. Because if you get kicked in the body, and that's 2 points, it only takes like two body kicks, and the other person's going to be up by four, and then you're chasing the fight because you've only got one round.
yeah,
I
bro,
think it makes
for
a
real.
huge difference. Whereas in Europe it's a little bit slower pace. You've got 2 rounds, a little bit more strategic, a little bit more tactics going on.
Yeah,
Whereas in America, everyone's just so fast. Everyone will just lift their leg, kick at you, blitz you. You haven't got a lot of time to think. So I'd say America's a lot faster, but Europe's a little bit more slow and strategic. But I
yeah,
think
man, I
if
could
you can
see.
get them, I mean, so what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to aim for like the perfect fighting style. So I'm trying to like bring the best parts out of Europe and merge them with the best parts of America, and then try and become the best.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, also a lot in Europe, a lot of fights are 2 rounds, right? 2 round
All
fight.
of them are 2 rounds.
All of them.
All of
Wow.
the big wacko events are all 2 rounds, and World and Europeans are 3 rounds.
Oof, that's a lot of
Yeah,
fighting, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fighting. The cardio needs to be up. So in that part, it's easier when you come over here to the U.S., right? The cardio,
Cardio
you have
wise,
less
yeah.
fights.
Cardio wise, yeah. Cardio wise, definitely. But I'd say I don't know. I don't know which is harder actually. I mean, they're both hard in different ways.
Yeah,
And I mean, everybody's style is different as well. So some people's style might suit the American way of fighting. Some people's style might fight the European way of fighting. But like I just said, I mean, if you can get that perfect blend between the two, that
yeah,
perfect mix, like a lot of, there's been some fighters that have gone to come from America and come to Europe, like Jack Felton, Raymond
yeah,
Daniels, Robbie, all those guys, and come here and done really well. That's because they've merged the best parts out of both styles. The American way of fighting, the European way of fighting. It's the same as a couple of the Europeans, like Zolt's doing really well over there now and stuff, because he's found that mix. So I think if you can find that mix, then you're going to do well. But if you
Yeah,
stick
man.
to just one way of fighting, if you stick to what you know and you don't go and expand and learn, then you're never gonna win on another continent. You got to be willing
Yeah,
to
man.
adapt.
That's true. I think that that's the way to stamp your record right there when
Yeah,
you go win in both.
yeah.
Who's I mean, I'm trying to think about fighters that are from Europe. Who are some good fighters in Europe that haven't really come out to the U.S. that would do well? Do you have anybody in mind that you can
There's,
think of?
there's there's quite a few good fighters out here. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's good. I mean, we've got let me think. Like Roland Varese is a great fighter.
Oh
He's a
yeah, Roland.
lightweight.
Yeah, his brothers comes out
Yeah,
here.
obviously Richie's been out there a few times.
Yeah.
Alex Perez, his brother's really good. I don't think he's come out to the States very much. Ennio is good. David Acola is a great fighter. I think could do really, really well in the
Yeah.
States because he's got a great leg and his blitzing's really fast too.
What's his name
Um,
again?
David Acola.
Okay. Oh man, hold on. Let me see. Stay on there. I think you just froze up a little bit again. Let's see. Yeah, he froze up. It's all right. Let's see if he could come back. I hope you guys are enjoying this interview all the way from the UK. Point Fighter Live is worldwide, right? Let's see. Maybe we're having some issues with data. I'm not sure if he could hear me. Let me see if I could bring him down and then bring him back up. Let's see. Oh, look. Wait. He's over here. Wait. Okay, he's here. Okay, I got you. Let's see. I'm bringing him down and up. Yo, what's up? You're back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, it's
Where
good.
were we? Where were we?
Now you're doing a good job going up and coming back. You're not giving up. That's
I'm
good.
not giving up.
Yeah, that's good, but it's understandable. But
Yeah.
hey, so yeah, man. So man, like before you were with the All Stars, what was you're 19, so you became an All Star at 18,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Man, and how did you get picked up like that? Like how did you get discovered by them? Like did you win at a tournament that they saw you in? Or how did that all happen? I know
So
you have a great junior record from what I seen in
yeah.
all your medals and stuff that I seen.
So I've known all the guys like Ray and Jack and Robbie for years because they've obviously been coming to Europe and they've been doing like seminars at my school and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've hung out with them a few times and we've always got on really well. They got on well with my instructor too, Lee.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think I started doing really well. I started to win a few adults tournaments in Europe. Before I was actually eligible to fight in the adults divisions. Like I was 17 when I won the men's Irish Open,
Wow.
and I think that's when I started to get noticed by people. And it was just after the Irish Open last year. Actually, I fought Jack in the finals, lost to Jack. But after that fight, Ray and Jack came up to me together, and they asked me if I was interested in going on the team. And obviously, you don't turn down that opportunity.
Wow, man.
It was
That
a
is
dream.
awesome,
It's been
bro.
a dream of mine. They're like childhood heroes, and for them to ask me, I was obviously over the
Yeah, it
moon.
was a good
Couldn't be
mix
more
because
happy.
they known you since you were a kid and you've
Yeah,
done seminars and like so the chemistry was already kind of there and then they
yeah.
saw you're ready. So that was a good job by them by picking you up like that. Um so now you're an all-star, right? So I mean the Fighting City All-Stars, like did that add any pressure to you at all when they asked you like did your training get stronger when you got picked up or you just had the same mindset pretty much this whole time? Is there any added pressure on being on a national team like that? That's a well sponsored team as well, you know?
I don't believe in pressure. I think all pressure is what you put on yourself. So
Yeah,
I don't believe in that stuff.
yeah.
All I see is the opportunity, and every opportunity that I get, I'm going to try my best to take it. And that was obviously a huge opportunity, and that's all I think about. It's nothing changes. It's great to be on the team, but there's definitely no added pressure. It's more excitement than anything else. I'm excited to be on their team. I'm excited to be coming out to the States more and trying to accomplish all these goals. So I wouldn't call it pressure. I call it excitement.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
Hey, Jamie Matthews, he's the coach of the team now, right? So how's that
yeah.
been? You've been with him for the last two tournaments. How's he been as a coach? I want to bring him on
Uh,
too as a show because I've known him from like the old NBL days. Like he
yeah.
was a great fighter. He had a team back then too, in the '90s. Like he's old school. He's a good trainer. So how's it been with him as a coach?
Jamie's a great guy. Yeah, we've really got along. I only met him in Chicago actually for the first time. But I spent a little bit of time with him when I was out in California as well. He showed me around Huntington Beach. He
Yeah.
took me to his house, took me out for dinner and stuff.
Oh, nice.
He's been so supportive, and he's been a great friend as well as a coach. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's good.
really get
Yeah,
along well with Jamie.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And the chemistry got stronger. That the chemistry got stronger with you guys out there in Cali. I mean, it was already
Definitely.
there, but that was good to see you guys training
Yeah.
together. I always try to get my team together to train too, and that because that builds that chemistry. Hey, Sam Timmons says, "What's up?"
How's it going, Sam?
Anthony Price is on to Power. Hey, so Irish Open is coming up. You're leaving tomorrow, right? Your flight's
Yeah.
out leaving tomorrow for that. And
Yeah.
how did you do last year? Oh yeah, you made it to Jack versus Jack, right? In the
Yeah.
finals.
So
Yeah,
that was in the. I was still a junior last year, so I was
yeah.
eligible to fight juniors. I won my junior division, and then I obviously lost to Jack in the finals
Right.
of the senior division.
Wow. Nice, nice. Hey, so man, so this tournament is a big one to win, right? There's a big one to win. So man, and you just fought last week, so you're mid season form, right? Who
Yeah,
you
that's
got?
it.
Hey, so they got in the Irish Open, they got the tournament, they got team fighting, then they have the regular divisions, right? And then they got the open weight that's on Sunday, right?
Yep.
Sunday's like that big money. I mean, the money division. It's all open weight. Everybody together,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And how many fighters come out to this? I've heard it's been hundreds, right? Hundreds of fighters, and that open weight.
In the open weight, I think there's it could be anywhere from 100 to 150 people.
Wow. And they
It's
separated into 4 rings.
Yeah, they separate into four different sheets, 4 different pools,
Yeah.
and then obviously all the winner of each sheet will then go into the semi-finals, and then semi-finals go into finals. That's how they structure it.
Nice, man. Wow, bro. Well, man, good luck at the tournament. Thanks for calling in and doing the interview. It was a great interview, even though we had some interruptions in there. But all the way from the UK. I look forward to seeing you at Diamonds, right? I think that's the next time. I'll
Yeah,
be there at Diamonds too.
yeah,
I'll be at
yeah,
Pan Am's, of course.
yeah.
So good luck this weekend at the tournament at Irish Open and continue so your success, man. All right.
Thank you very much, Alex.
All right.
Thanks for having
Power,
me on.
baby. Woo. All right, guys. So we are gonna just finish off the show now with just some events that are coming up in April that that I want to just promote. We got a lot of point fighter events out there, so I'm just gonna end the show with the events that are coming on. Tonight we have a show as well, the Redline Invitationals, and it's point fighter approved. If you're a promoter, you want to make your tournament point fighter approved, and you got a great tournament, just message me. We give a lot of exposure to the fighters. This week we got this week we have the of course, the Tony Young tournament. So we're gonna have probably some live streaming going on there, and some great fighters always show up there. You got that region is very strong. Very strong with active fighters. So yeah, you got the best of the best in California, April 7, right? You have let's see, we got April's huge for point fighter. We got Chance Turner in Texas, the Centex Open. It's a 6th annual. That's April 14. You have down here in Miami, in South Florida, the Kick USA South Regional Championship. That's April 21st. It's Kick USA. It's Blitz. It's USA Sport Karate. Juventex is the one running that. No, I don't think Juventex is actually running that one, but Juventex runs a lot of these tournaments, but I'm not sure about this one. But it's a great tournament down here in South Florida. I'm gonna be there as well. the Superfoot Karate Championships. That's April 13 and 14. Superfoot Bill Wallace and Don DeVries. That they have a great tournament. It's like an amusement park. Really nice. All right, so make sure you go to that one. Another tournament out in Europe is the Aberdeen Open 2018. It's in April 29. Okay, that's over there in Scotland. And Malcolm Evans, it's a great tournament. ASG's there, is sponsoring it. A lot of Americans are coming to it. It's a tournament that it's becoming kind of like the Irish Open. The Irish Open's known for bringing in a lot of Americans, right? And this tournament's kind of becoming like that. And with the WKC under the WKC sanctioning. Okay, we got April. We also got on, of course, April 28th, the Arkansas Open. If you guys saw the preview of the tournament with last week, we had Joey Perry on. Yeah, I called it at the beginning the Arkansas. Nobody messaged me. Well, somebody messaged me about that, but it was funny. The S is silent. I called it Arkansas. So, but it's a great tournament. You guys want to preview it, just go to the Facebook page, and everything you need to know about that tournament is there. Okay, we got April 14, the Southwest Classic. That's a great tournament out in Missouri. It's a great. It's in No-Show, Missouri. I've heard that a lot of states are coming to this tournament too. It's a tournament that's building. They got prize money. They got these Grand Championship belts, and it's on the Facebook page. You want more information? Just go on the Point Fighter Live page, and you'll find it right there. Okay, the Southwest Classic. We're gonna have a preview show of all these tournaments as well. Grand Slam, April 20 and 21st. NBL. That's Jeff Doss in Richmond, Virginia. You know, NBL, Point Fighter Proof, is going to be great. And the Northeast Martial Arts Challenge, that's April 29. That Pat Riley is a promoter, not the basketball GM coach for the Heat, right? But Pat Riley. It's a great tournament out there in Pennsylvania. And it's an awesome tournament. He's just started a tournament a few years ago, and it's already has like 300-400 competitors in it. So it's already built. This year it's Point Fighter approved. I plan on getting the winner of the tournament, the winners on the show, as we do with all the Point Fighter approved events. So yeah, guys, tune in tonight to Point Fighter Live. We're gonna have everything you need to know about the Red Light Invitationals. I'll see you later, guys. Power. Woo!